Hello everyone, so this time around we're going to be looking at all the submachine guns in the game. So there's only 3 available. The TMP, which you can get from chapter 3 onward for 10,000 gold. The Lee 5, which you can get from chapter 13. This you don't buy, you find this in chapter 13, the freezer in the regenerator facility. And the Chicago Sweeper, which is one of the harder weapons to get because you have to first beat the game one time, unlock impossible mode, and then get at least an A rank in impossible mode to unlock this. But the Chicago Sweeper by far is the best of these 3 if you can complete that challenge. Okay, so let's look at the stats.
Welcome.
Okay, so the TMP has a 1.1 damage,
You have a ticket,
ammo capacity of 70,
nice.
and reload of 1.4, and a fire rate of 2.5. Its exclusive upgrade gives it 1.5 increase in damage. The Chicago Sweeper, let's look at the Leaf 5 first. Leaf 5 has 1.2, 60, so slightly more damage and slightly less ammo capacity than the TMP, and the reload speed is less, but the rate of fire is the same, and penetrate through 5 targets. So if you want a more powerful gun than the TMP, this does slightly less damage but can penetrate enemies while the TMP doesn't. But another thing, the TMP shoots a little wildly with a lot of recoil, and the Leaf 5 doesn't. The thing about that though is that
money,
you don't find that until chapter 13, which is really near the end of the game. So that's really only good for that last bit and like New Game Plus. But the Chicago Sweeper does 2 damage, so the highest of all 3. Ammo capacity is a match for the TMP. Slower reload speed than all 3 guns, but the same rate of fire. And what makes it the best is the ammunition never runs out. So basically, unlimited ammo. And this is one of few weapons that you can get unlimited ammo without having the cat ears for beating impossible mode and getting an S plus rank. So that's why I say the Chicago Sweeper is best, because getting A rank on impossible is not that hard, and it's worth it to get the unlimited ammo. But if you can't do that challenge, the Lee 5 is better than the TMP. It's just that you have to wait to chapter 13 to get it. Okay, so for attachments, nothing attaches to the Chicago Sweeper. All 3 of these scopes, the regular scope, the high power scope, and the biosensor scope can go on the Lee 5. And then the TMP gets a stock that keeps the recoil and stuff in check. So let's fire without the attachments. You can see that the TMP, unless you try to control it, shoots wildly but fast. The Lee 5 has way less recoil and easier to control. That's why it's better than the TMP for that. And same fire rate, so no difference there. And the Chicago Sweeper has slightly more recoil and spread of bullets than the Lee 5. But again, that unlimited ammo really just makes it amazing. So with the stock though, the TMP is way easier to control. And it has a decent spread to it, but to me that looks about the same. The Lee 5 has a tighter spread, I guess, than the TMP. So what would I recommend? Well, what I would say is stick with the TMP. If you need a submachine gun, I don't think you're going to be fully upgrading a submachine gun on your first run through. I think you're going to be focusing on maybe a shotgun, maybe even summon to a magnum or handgun, because submachine gun ammo is kind of rare. So you're really not going to be upgrading it fully, or you shouldn't be on your first run anyways. So I would stay with the TMP. The Elite 5 is so late into the game that by the time you get it, if you still have gold left over, I still say it would be better spent on other things. And then overall, if you can get an A+ in professional mode, I would say do that because you get the Chicago Sweeper, and I would say that's the best. Highest damage, unlimited ammo, and same fire rate. It just beats both these guns. It just takes a little bit of a challenge to get there. Um, oh, I did forget to show you like the scope on the Leaf 5, so we'll look at that real quick. Um, I mean, it really does help with like long distance enemies, so that's really good, especially in later chapters where you get more enemies on like cliffs and things. But that's all the submachine guns in the game. I'll catch you guys in the next
Why
video,
not
but
treat
until then,
yourself,
bye.
mate?